Ever felt like your sensitivity is both a gift and a curse? You're in the right place. In today's video, we're breaking down 6 problems only highly sensitive people will understand. If you're ready for a heart-to-heart on the struggles that come with being deeply in tune with the world around you, you won't want to miss this. We have a special bonus tip at the end of the video, which can reframe your perspective, so make sure you stay tuned for it. 1. Overstimulation in everyday situations. Highly sensitive people, otherwise known as HSPs, often find themselves in a sensory tug-of-war, especially in bustling environments like crowded markets or loud social events. Their heightened sensitivity means that what might be a mildly annoying noise or a slightly uncomfortable crowd for others can feel like a sensory overload for them. Let's delve into what happens when an HSP steps into a busy market. The variety of sounds, from vendors shouting to the clatter of products, can quickly become overwhelming. It's not just the volume, but also the variety of noises that can feel like they're bombarding from all directions. Then there's the visual stimulation, the sea of people, the kaleidoscope of colors, and the rapid movement all around can be particularly challenging for HSPs. Social gatherings pose their own unique challenges. A room buzzing with conversations, laughter, and music can feel like being in the eye of a storm for a HSP. It's not just about the noise, but also about processing the multitude of social cues and emotions around them, which can be exhausting. But it's not all doom and gloom. Understanding these sensitivities is the first step in managing them. With awareness and strategies, HSPs can navigate these sensory-rich environments more effectively. 2. Deep processing of emotions. Highly sensitive people don't just feel emotions, they experience them in high definition. When a HSP feels joy, it's not just happiness, it's a burst of exuberance. When they're sad, it's not just a blue day, it's a crash landing into deep melancholy. And their empathy? It's as if they have an emotional Wi-Fi connection that's super strong, picking up signals that others might miss. For HSPs, the deep processing of emotions is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it allows them to form profound connections with people and the world around them. They're the friends who truly get you, providing support that comes with an intuitive understanding of your feelings. On the flip side, such intense emotional processing can be draining. Relationships, while deeply valued, can be more complex for HSPs. Social situations require careful navigation as they balance their own intense emotions with those around them. Understanding and embracing this trait can be a game-changer for HSPs. It's not about dampening their emotional responses, but recognizing the depth of their feelings as a unique strength. This allows for rich, meaningful connections and a vibrant emotional life. 3. Need for alone time. Highly sensitive people often hit the pause button, requiring alone time to recharge their batteries. It's like their personal system update. It ensures they function at their best. However, this need for solitude can sometimes be misunderstood by friends or family as aloofness or disinterest. So, how can HSPs convey their need for alone time without ruffling feathers? Communication is key. It's about framing it correctly, ensuring loved ones understand that this time alone isn't about them. It's about self-care. HSPs could explain it as taking a mini vacation to rejuvenate their mental and emotional well-being. Who wouldn't understand the need for a little R&R? HSPs can also set a regular me-time schedule. This predictability helps others know when the HSP will be unavailable and when they'll be back. It's like a favorite TV show. You know when it's on a break and when it'll return. And what about unplanned alone time needs? A simple heads-up can go a long way. It's akin to saying, "I'm stepping out for a bit, but I'll be back soon." This lets their companions know it's a temporary timeout, not a full stop. By demystifying their need for solitude, HSPs can enjoy their alone time guilt-free, ensuring they're at their best when they're with their loved ones. I hope you're finding the video insightful so far. If you do, could you take a moment to show some support? A quick like, a comment, or even a subscribe goes a long way. Thank you. 4. Difficulty with change. Highly sensitive people often find change overwhelming. It's not just about adapting to something new, it's about adjusting to changes that can feel particularly significant. That said, when given the time and space they need, HSPs possess deep processing capabilities that make them particularly adept at finding the positive aspects of change. They can use their sensitivity to grasp the nuances of new situations, which can serve as a hidden superpower during transitions. Acknowledging the emotions that come with change is important for HSPs. It's normal to feel unsettled or anxious. Incorporating familiar elements into new settings can provide a sense of continuity and comfort, such as surrounding oneself with beloved items in a new living space. Sharing feelings and experiences with friends or family can establish a supportive network, crucial during times of transition. By explaining their need for time to adjust, HSPs help others understand their process, making the adaptation smoother for everyone. By leveraging their sensitivity, HSPs can not only manage change effectively, but also demonstrate the value of thoughtful adaptation to others. 5. Intense empathy and its consequences. Highly sensitive people are those who not only walk in someone else's shoes, but also seem to run a marathon in them. This intense empathy allows them to form deep connections, often sensing emotions before they are openly expressed. However, this empathy comes with its own set of challenges. It can lead to emotional exhaustion if not managed with care. HSPs may find themselves heavily influenced by the emotions of friends, family, and even strangers, absorbing these feelings as if they were their own. This emotional absorption can be overwhelming without proper boundaries. To protect their emotional well-being, it is crucial for HSPs to set boundaries. This means giving themselves permission to step back when necessary, understanding that they are not obligated to engage with every emotional situation presented to them. Self-care is equally important, which could include activities like quiet time, nature walks, or any activity that helps replenish their emotional reserves. Emphasizing self-care is not an act of selfishness, but a necessity. It ensures that HSPs can support others without depleting their own emotional energy. By establishing boundaries and prioritizing self-care, HSPs can preserve their deep empathy, transforming their sensitivity into a sustainable and valuable gift. 6. The challenge of critical feedback. Highly sensitive people often perceive criticism as a deep personal attack, which can significantly impact their self-esteem and relationships. This sensitivity can transform straightforward feedback into an emotional challenge. The key for HSPs to handle criticism constructively is to distinguish between what is being said and who they are. Feedback is about actions or behavior, not an individual's character. Understanding this difference allows HSPs to see criticism as an opportunity for growth rather than a personal attack. Pausing before reacting is another effective strategy. This moment allows HSPs to emotionally process the feedback and respond more objectively. Additionally, asking questions for clarification can transform the experience from negative to constructive. Adopting a growth mindset is mega beneficial. Viewing feedback as an opportunity rather than a setback can change how HSPs perceive and respond to criticism. This perspective encourages HSPs to approach feedback with curiosity and openness, using their sensitivity to improve skills and relationships rather than letting it affect their self-assurance. Implementing these strategies helps HSPs manage critical feedback effectively, promoting both emotional well-being and professional development. Bonus tip: leveraging sensitivity as a strength. Highly sensitive people possess a unique superpower: their sensitivity. It's time to reframe this trait, viewing it not as an obstacle but as a significant asset. Their deep empathy, keen intuition, and meticulous attention to detail aren't just characteristics. They're tools that can enhance relationships, foster personal growth, and make a unique contribution to their communities. By embracing their sensitivity, HSPs can connect with others on a profound level, offering a type of understanding and compassion that's hard to find elsewhere. These deep connections not only enrich personal relationships, but also position HSPs as invaluable confidants and advisors, utilizing their emotional insight and empathy. Intuition is another strength of HSPs, acting like a sophisticated radar, picking up subtleties that might be overlooked by others. Leveraging this intuition can be transformative in social situations, problem-solving, and decision-making. It's about trusting this internal guide, refining it, and allowing it to influence personal interactions and choices. The attention to detail exhibited by HSPs is a clear strength as well. Whether it's crafting a serene living environment, planning the perfect gift, or remembering someone's preferences, these thoughtful gestures significantly impact, strengthening bonds and spreading joy to both the individual and those around them. To all HSPs, your sensitivity is a gift, not just for you, but for the world around you. Embrace it, cultivate it, and utilize it to create stronger, more meaningful connections in all areas of your life. Find out if your intuition is stronger than most with the video linked to on screen. Or discover if you have any rare mindsets. Make your choice and continue on your journey of self-discovery.